Hi friends, welcome back. Today I will teach you that how we can install Anaconda, which is an uh, Python data science toolkit that come with a large set of Python and R library which are used for data science and machine learning. So as you are able to see that I has already opened the home page of it. So here is in the product section you have multiple type of the pricing and product that can be used by the commercial as well as for the enterprise purpose, but I will go with the individual edition and open source distribution. Yes, right. So as you are able to see that it is an data science toolkit which support Python as well as related packages. It is made for individual user, as you are able to see here in the description, the development for the solo practitioners. So I hope that it is a term, so you can find it. It comes with 1,000 of packages as well as the libraries that is being support for the data science and machine learning. As I already told that it is an open source and individual version, and it is being used by the 20 million people worldwide. It have Conda as a package manager, which is an alternative for I hope Pit, and it has I hope that as you are able to see that it have up to 7,500 data science and machine learning related packages. It have a manageable environments like if you are aware with the Python, so there is a concept of virtual environment. With this you can manage your environment for your different development and related cycle. You can activate the environment and later can use accordingly. Here are some library as well as some tools that are come with this toolkit. So first one is Jupyter, which is a notebook, as well as you can say that it is an ID like thing which is open in your browser. So you can take your notes along with this and write your code and execute it simultaneously, and later save it and share it with anyone. There is SciPy, which is an scientific Python library which is used by the scientific calculation for the scientific calculation actually, with a good precision and calculations. Then Spider is an ID which has been backed by C++ based framework Qt, and has been developed in PyQt or QtPy actually, that is called as. There is NumPy. It is a library which you can say that mathematical package, and it is being used by hugely from the data scientist to make the matrices and related thing, and I hope that it is used to back number of big libraries like TensorFlow, Panda, which is not so big, but yes, surely that is quite important. Panda, then Scikit-Lab, then your PyTorch, and number of others. So as you will install, you have Anaconda navigator by which you can launch the different application, and you can search the package and install it in your specific environment. So just scroll below. Here is the installer options that is available for Windows, Macintosh, and Linux. So as for Windows, and first thing, it is come with the Python 3.8. The most recent version of Python is Python 3.9.1. So you can simply click here to download for Windows, here or here command line installer. Command line installer is exactly same for Linux as well as Macintosh. But if you are going with the pkg file or graphical installer, so you have to follow the instruction as it will be given during the installation. It is exactly same for Windows, but it is available for 32-bit as well as 64-bit. So I'm using Linux, so I will download this one, which is available for 64 as well as 32-bit in its shell script like package. And if you are using IBM PowerPC, so you can download for them, but I am not aware with that and have never used it. So I has already downloaded as it is 529 megabyte. So just minimize the browser and you can find it here at my desktop. I hope that you have place it somewhere in your computer. So just launch your terminal and make the font little bigger. Navigate to desktop. You can verify it by typing pwd. Okay, so just list all the files on the desktop. So as you are able to see, here is our file. Make sure that you have an executable permission for the user at least. Now type /anaconda and the full file name till.sh and hit enter. So here is some sort of instruction that have to be read and reviewed by you. So in order to continue the installation process, you have to review the license and agree that. So just hit enter to continue, and you can read it. It comes with BSD license and you can read it. I has already installed it number of time, so I know the related thing. Here is some sort of cryptology related notice. Some countries are not allowed to use this or having the distinguished law for cryptography and related thing. So based on that, you can read this. There are some sort of library which are used for cryptography related work. So based on your territory and law related concern, you can go with that. So if you want to accept this license which has been described above, you can type yes and hit enter. By default it will accept no if you will enter. Okay, press enter. So just hit type yes and hit enter. So by default it will ask to install in your home directory with Anaconda 3 named folder, but I want to install it into a custom location, that is into .local, which is in my home directory, then software, and then I want to keep it inside of the Anaconda 3 folder. So this is the custom path where I want to install it. Now hit enter. So as you can see here, the path has been expanded. So it is into the home /rj/local/software/Anaconda 3. So it is unpackaging the payload. So it will take a few time. So I think that I have to pause the video here and further will continue as the installation will over. So we will set the environment variable in the after the installation is over. So as you are able to see that our normal prompt is back. It is suggesting that you can go with the PyCharm Pro. It is a good IDE which support Anaconda very well. But yeah, let's leave that. So as you are able to see here that here is a huge set of library. I don't know how much it is, but it is quite lengthy length. We can count it into the upcoming section. But as you are able to see here that all these packages has been installed into our system at our specified path. So there is some sort of libraries which are system dependent and some are system independent. So some of the libraries has been developed with the support of C and C++. So I hope that are the system dependent. But if the library are totally built in the Python, so that is not system dependent. So you can make it its base and related thing by your own, but I personally not use that. So I will add environment variable for this path, this one. So just open ZSHENV because I am using G cell. Because of that I am using this ZSHENV. If you are using bash, so just open your bash rc file and add the path in the exactly same way. So type export, then path is equal to the full path where this Anaconda is installed. Along with that you have to add or append the bin, because all the executable are into the bin directory, and at the end add colon and then dollar path or dollar curly braces path. It is up to you that which syntax you follow. So now save it by pressing WQ :WQ. So as you are into the normal prompt, just quit it once again or refresh your bash shell profile, but I prefer to close it once and rerun it. Now search for which Python. So as you are able to see that it is pointing to the Python which we have just installed. You can find the path here and later your executable. So you can search about the version. It is Python 3.8.5. So it is installed. Now you can launch Python simply and can import NumPy as NP. You can verify its version by running this. Hit enter. So it is 1.19.2. So in the exactly same way, you can import pandas as PD. You can verify its version and it is 1.1.3. So I hope that you are able to see that it is installed. So in this video we have download the Anaconda and then install it into the Linux in our local user environment, and then we set up its path and later check its library. It is come with the Conda, so you can install the package by typing Conda install and the package name. Now you can verify the whole list of packages that are come with it. So you can type Conda list, so it will return all the package name, its version, and its channel under which it is installed and the build information. If you want to count the whole package, you can run wc-l. So whatever written by this will be passed to wc or piped to wc. At the end you will get the count of package. So it is about 325 package which is installed for the open source or individual edition of our Anaconda library. So I hope that you have got it, that how you can install Anaconda into your Linux environment and set its path. If it is helpful for you, so please thumbs up for the video, subscribe the channel, share this video with your friends. Thank you for watching it. Have a nice time. Happy coding.